All right, today we're going to be talking about some knee pain stuff. So I have a question from Judy, who is 77 years old, and she's been watching the videos in my Body Rebuilding Basics program, which is free on my website, link in the description box. And she says, I'm 77, I live alone, and I don't want to buy into the lie that I have to become feeble as I age. Unfortunately, my body is starting to rebel. Even though I use my knees all the time, walking up and down stairs, gardening, getting down on the floor to brush my dogs, my knees are getting more and more painful, and I don't know how much longer I can continue doing all that I do. So my question is, will knee exercises make things worse since I'm already not just sitting around doing nothing, or will they possibly help? Thank you, Judy. So Judy, I already sent you your answer, but I think everybody else wants to hear the answer to this too. So Judy's saying, you know, she's gardening, she's doing all these things with her dog, she's going up and down stairs, and that should keep her knees stronger, right? That's the implicit belief. And this is something that can get really tricky, especially as we get older. We start to think that, oh yeah, all the activities that we're doing are things that keep our muscles strong and supple and functional. The reality is, when you look at what it takes to build and maintain muscle versus what we're doing on a regular basis, there's basically no comparison. So the short answer here is doing exercises for your knees will definitely help, because that is the only way you can encourage your muscles to get stronger, which is the opposite of what they want to do, right? So your body constantly wants to conserve energy. It doesn't want to constantly grow after basically puberty, right? The thing it wants to do is expend as little energy as possible. That means it doesn't want to build muscle unnecessarily. If anything, it just wants to store fat as much as it can, right? Muscle is very expensive, so especially as we get older, our bodies just want to eat the muscle and just kill the muscle and just turn you into a blubbery mess. So if you want to actually be able to do the activities you like doing, you have to maintain the muscle to do it. Another example for people who are in their 20s and 30s is if you are into some sort of sport that you really love. For me, it was ice hockey, roller hockey, now it's surfing. And it's very easy to get in your head that if I just keep doing the activity that I love, I'm going to maintain the strength and the flexibility to keep doing that activity. And this, I can tell you, is an absolute total falsehood, because I have gone through this cycle multiple times myself. With hockey, I would just play, and then get some injuries and think I could keep playing without rehabbing my shoulder or my groin. And what happened? Well, I became a mess. Like, everything started to hurt. It was terrible. And with surfing, I've surfed almost nonstop in my free time for the last 4 years about, and it was fine for the first 3 years, but then right around 3.5, or actually no, right around that 3rd year marker, things really started to fall apart because I was not stretching enough, not doing enough strength work, not balancing things out. I wasn't doing anything to counteract the muscle development that was happening from surfing. So surfing was, in fact, strenuous enough that it was building muscles around my shoulder, my lats, and into my low back. But then I wasn't doing anything to make sure that my legs were maintaining their strength, that my butt muscles were maintaining strength, that my hip muscles were actually doing what they were supposed to do in balance and in coordination with everybody else. So if you're thinking, okay, I'm getting older, I want to be able to get down on the ground, get up, brush my dog, pull weeds, all that stuff, that is perfect, that's awesome. And to maintain that, it is a very good idea to be doing exercise that builds your strength without pulling too much out of your reserves. So you don't want to be doing things that are so strenuous that you feel exhausted and then it takes you a week to recover. My mom actually died in her mid-70s, and when I was doing workouts with her to build up her strength, it's not like I was having her do super heavy barbell deadlifts. I wasn't having her do strenuous boot camp style workouts. I was having her do slow controlled motions with resistance. So using weights. When she did squats, we would use assistance so that she could practice the motion and get strength in the full range of motion, starting up high and then gradually building down to the bottom and back up. All those types of gradual progressions helped her maintain her strength for as long as we were able to have her do that. So it's very important to remember, especially as you get older, that recovery is important. You're not 18 years old anymore when you're 18, 19, you can work out 7 times a week and then pop your protein supplements and then drink your milkshakes and eat your hamburgers, and it's fine. But then as you get older and your body starts to reject all the delicious stuff and makes you pay for eating the delicious stuff, then you have to pay more attention, and you have to respect the fact that you might need more sleep. Your ability to build muscle might not be as fast and easy, and you just need to be a little more careful and gradual, and also make sure that you're choosing exercises that have a good risk-reward ratio. So if you're 77 years old, at this point, you're not going to be doing Olympic-style weightlifting. It's not a good idea. Maybe when you're 87 and you've been training for 10 years and you have the bone density, you might consider it. But if you're just starting off now doing knee exercises, start off slow, start off easy, get used to using the muscles. Don't go into anything that cracks, pops, and crunches, but really just gradually build up your ability to do the easier stuff, and then you can get down to doing the harder stuff, and then you can start being more creative, and you will definitely feel the difference as your muscles get stronger. Everything in daily life will start to get easier. So Judy, thank you very much for the question. Everybody else out there, thank you for watching. If you have more questions, drop me comments down below. Go check out Body Rebuilding Basics program at uprighthealth.com/BRB. It'll help you rebuild your body at home. Like, share this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Check out some more free videos here. And as always, I hope you remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.